Hey, what's up? It's Chris here from Chris's Sci-Fi Reactions. Today we're back with another Buffy the Vampire Slayer episode. Really looking forward to this season going forward. I know there's been a couple of just average episodes so far. I'm hoping it does start to get better, and I'm sure it will. You know, Buffy is a long-running series, so there are going to be ones that I don't like and that aren't that good, although you may think those episodes are absolutely brilliant. That's the nice thing about this world. We can all have different opinions. Um, yeah, I don't think there's much more to be said apart from you can get early access available on Patreon. The next episode will be available on Patreon when this one comes onto YouTube. The full link to my Patreon is in the description below, as well as my social media accounts, Twitter and Facebook. Yeah, so without further ado, I'd say let's just get straight on into this. The hell?
Is she dying?
I think she's singing.
To a telephone in Hindi. Now that's entertainment. Why is she singing?
She's sad because her lover gave her 12 gold coins, but then the wizard cut open the bag of salt, and now the dancing minions have nowhere to put their big maple fish thing.
Are they watching Indian
Why
TV?
is she singing?
Her lover? I thought that was her chiropractor.
Because of that thing he did with her feet? No, that was personal.
And we thought just because we didn't have any money or any place to go, this would be a lackluster evening.
I know we could go to the Bronze and sneak in our own tea bags and ask for hot water.
Hop off the outlaw train, Will, before you leave.
You're being chased by creepy guys, and you try and run through the graveyard.
Party's just getting started.
Load of creeps. Which I
Dr.
believe
Debbie
is
says when
at
a man is
the
speaking,
end
you
of
make
season
serious
3
eye
Buffy.
contact, and you really, really listen, and you laugh at everything he says.
What the hell?
You dreamed about Angel again?
Third night in a row.
What did he do in the dream?
Stuff.
Oh, stuff. Was it one of those vivid dreams where you could feel his lips and smell his hair?
It had surround sound. I'm just thinking about him so much lately.
You two are so right for each other. Except for the,
Vampire thing.
That doesn't make him a bad person, not necessarily.
I'm brain sick. I can't have a relationship with him.
Not during the day, but you could ask him for coffee some night. It's the non-relationship drink of choice. It's not a date, it's a caffeinated beverage. Okay, sure, it's hot and bitter like a relationship that way, but
What's like a relationship?
Something I have. Coffee?
Huh?
There's really no comparison between college men and high school boys. I mean, look at that.
Cordelia.
Hi, Richard. Nice car.
So, we're having a little get-together tomorrow night at the house, and it's gonna be a really special evening.
Oh god, she...
Oh, I would love to go.
So who's your friend?
Her? Oh, she's not my friend.
She's amazing.
She's more like a sister, really. We're that close.
Well, why don't you introduce us?
Okay.
Okay, so tonight, Channel 59, Indian TV, sex, lies, incomprehensible storylines. I'll bring the beetle nuts.
Oh, sure, of course you are. Thanks for letting me ramble.
You know, people underestimate the value of a good ramble.
Buffy!
Shit.
Oh, I gotta go. It was nice to meet you.
Same here.
I hate these guys. Whatever they want just falls into their laps. Don't you hate these guys?
Yeah, with their charm lives and their movie star good looks and more money than you can count. I'm hating.
I'm going to attack you. Word of warning for your own good. I won't be pulling any punches.
Please
If
don't.
I was jealous, I'd be wanting to run.
Good. So, you're on patrol, and
All right, I respect you too much to be dishonest. The hair's a little... Well, that really isn't the point here, is it? The Zeta Kappas have to have a certain balance at their party. And Richard explained it all to me, but I was so busy really listening that I didn't hear much. Anyway, the deal is they need you to go.
So,
and
as a
if you don't
human, you
go,
would continue
I
to
can't.
age, but
And I'm talking about Richard Anderson, okay? As in Anderson Farms, Anderson Aeronautics, and Anderson Cosmetics.
sort of reminds me a bit of Doctor Who, and when
You
know,
see why
the
I
doctor
have to go.
has a relationship,
Buffy,
he doesn't
these men
age.
are rich, and I'm not being
It's a bit
shallow. Think
similar
of all the poor
with
people I
the
could help
vampire's
with all
never
my money.
aging, and the human is.
You'll go? Great, I'll drive. Oh, Buffy, it's like we're sisters with really different hair.
What made you change your mind?
Angel.
He's going with you? She's got a date with Angel. Isn't that exciting?
I'm elated.
She
I'm
wants
not
to get
going
away
with
from
I'm
Angel.
going with Egods. Cordelia.
Cordelia. Did I sound a little jealous just then? Because I'm not really... Cordelia?
Cordelia's much better for you than Angel.
What happened with Angel?
Nothing, as usual. A whole lot of nothing with Angel.
Bummer.
I don't understand. I mean, he likes you. More than likes.
Angel barely says 2 words to me.
Don't you hate that?
That is true.
When he does, he treats me like I'm a child.
That bastard.
You know, at least Tom can carry on a conversation.
Yeah. Tom. Who's Tom?
The frat guy.
Oh, Buffy, I don't think so. Frying pan fire? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not liking this. Seeing Xander's jealousy again. Hopefully it's just one of those episodes that are...
will you be ready if a vampire's behind you? I see you three creeping about. How did it go last night?
Found this.
adult men,
ENT.
which just seem to act
I've
like
seen something like
teenagers,
that before.
never grow up.
It's broken into. I don't know what the rest of the letters might have spelled. And I was just.
I can
protecting him from
understand
information
Buffy
that he wouldn't
wanting
be able
just
to
that little bit of time to
digest
herself once in a while.
Like a corn dog.
Like, you don't have a sick mother, but you'd rather go to a frat party where there's going to be drinking and
And he
older
does
guys
sort
and
of treat Buffy
probably an
sometimes
orgy.
like a slave.
Rewind. Since when do they have orgies and why aren't I
She's
in the
not
mailing
being
list?
There's
paid
no
for it.
orgies.
I heard a lot of wild things go on at frat parties.
Okay, you know what? Look, 7 days a week, I'm busy saving the world. Once in a great while, I want to have some fun. That's what
I
I'm
can
gonna have
understand
tonight.
that.
Fun.
This isn't about fun. This is about duty, your duty, to help me achieve permanent prosperity, okay? Do's and don'ts. Don't wear black.
So these are seniors in college,
Thanks.
No,
right?
we're not all
So
of us are
that
drunken
would
louts.
be 21?
Some of us are
thereabouts.
sober louts. I'm really glad that you decided to come.
Here in Australia, our university
Sure not.
courses are often 3 years,
No,
so I'm
it's-
assuming they're about
I shouldn't be
21.
here.
Because you're seeing someone.
No,
You're not seeing someone?
someone's not seeing me.
So, why shouldn't you be here?
Because I have obligations. People that I'm responsible for, or to, or...
The obligation would be to kill
It's
Angel,
complicated.
so...
You're big on responsibility. I like that. There's such a thing as being too mature. You okay?
Yeah, I was...
Like her, as strong as her, would be able to hold her like her.
Okay. Nice bed. Just need to stop spinning first.
Laying on a bed unconscious at one of these things, I'm not sure would be the best idea.
Get away from her!
I wasn't doing anything.
I saw what you were doing.
I was just having a little fun.
Well, she's not.
We need to know where Buffy found that bracelet, and we can begin our search there.
Good idea. Call Angel. He was there when Buffy found it. We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Jeez.
Party's over, jerkwater. Wait, a friend of mine was here.
You know, in that light, with that wig on and all, you're still butt ugly.
Well, I think Xander really screwed up here.
No possession, except that which you give us. We have no power, no place in the world, except that which you give us. That which you give us.
What are they, some kind of cult or something?
Yeah, psycho cult.
You've got to do something.
It's
Psychotic.
been a year since our last offering. A year in which our bounty overflowed. We come before you with fresh offering.
Come on, Buffy.
For he shall rise from the depths, and we shall tremble before him. He who is the source of all we inherit and all we possess. Makita. Makita. And if he is pleased with our offerings, then our fortunes shall increase.
Fortune.
Let our fortunes increase.
And on the 10th day of the 10th.
You don't want her. Look at her. She's all skin and bones. Half an hour later, you'll be hungry.
I told you to shut up. You speak again, and I'll cut your throat.
It's always the nice ones.
Got locked out dumping the trash.
What a bitch.
Young men are the only way to go.
Says here that they've all been sentenced to consecutive life sentences.
Oh, there you go.
Investigators found the bones of missing girls in a huge cavern beneath the frat house, and older bones dating back 50 years. Surprising number of corporations whose chairmen and founders are former Delta Zeta Kappas are suffering from falling profits, IRS raids, oh, and suicides in the boardroom. Starve a snake, lose a fortune. Boy, I guess the rich really are different, huh?
Have you heard from Angel? When he got so mad about you being in danger and changed into a grrr, it was the most amazing thing I ever saw. I mean, how many guys can...
Angel, Angel, Angel. Does every conversation we have to come around to that freak? Hey, man, how you doing? Buffy.
Angel.
Xander. I hear this place serves coffee. Thought maybe you and I should get some.
There you go. Well done, Willow.
If you want.
Yeah.
Also, well done, Angel, for actually
Sometime.
finally stepping up.
I'll let you know.
But I can also understand this being a little hard for Buffy. Okay, so that was Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 2, Episode 5, Reptile Boy. An okay episode, I think. It was, yeah, it was average. I'm gonna give it I think I'll give it a 6, simply because of, you know, a little bit of the Angel development, also Willow stepping up. I wasn't, as I said, I think several times across this video, really wasn't a fan of seeing that jealousy side of Xander again, that we'd sort of had fallen away since the start of Season 2, which I was enjoying. Hopefully this is a, you know, one-time sort of thing, and they really start to move away from it. I'd like to see Xander get a girlfriend, that way we could, you know, start moving away from that. I'm not sure I'd want Willow and Xander together, because I think Xander very much treats Willow, you know, like, when it comes to relationship with Willow, he sort of treats her as a friend and uses her really in a way. Oh yeah, like in the end of season 1, you know, where he said, oh yeah, let's go to the dance together, only because he couldn't go with Buffy. So yeah, I'm not a fan of him getting into a relationship with Willow, but I wouldn't mind him getting into a relationship with someone else that could help move away that jealousy part of it. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with a 6. Let's just break it down though. We start off, they seem to be watching something maybe from, I think it's called Bollywood. I can't remember, but yeah. They seem to be watching an international movie. Then we have them here in the no, then we have this girl who seems to be trying to escape from some place, and she gets caught by these creeps who seem to be part of a psychotic cult. Then we have them in the school just talking. We see Cordelia sort of trying to step up to dating older boys. Here we have Giles very much pushing Buffy, you know, further than he probably should. Then we have them talking, and we see the 2 college guys come to the school to see Cordelia, and they say, well, they want Buffy, you know, to come to this place, and then the college guy here is sort of trying to charm Buffy. Then we have Buffy in the cemetery with Angel talking about, you know, the relationship, where it's going. You know, if Buffy starts a relationship, it could get very, very intense. Buffy also said, when I feel like that, I feel like dying, you know. I'm not sure if she was being quite literal, you know, her feelings for a vampire make her feel like she wants to die because she's so disgusted by it. I don't know. They didn't really elaborate that. Or if they did, I missed it. Here we have Cordelia trying to convince Buffy to go with her to that party. Then we have this guy being basically going through an inauguration, if you like, introducing him to the pack. And then we have that girl find out. We have Buffy saying she's going to go with Cordelia to this thing. We have Giles playing with a sword, like, you know, like a little boy. Here we have Buffy lying to Giles, basically, you know, that her mum's sick and all of that, when really she isn't. Buffy's just going to that frat party. Here we have Xander, you know, talking to Willow about Buffy going to this, and we sort of get this jealousy again that I've never been a fan of. Here we have Cordelia's terrible driving. They end up at the party. Xander crashes the party. Here we have Buffy sort of, you know, taken away by this nice college guy, or what appears to be a nice college guy. They end up dancing. Xander is sort of discovered as a gatecrasher, and here we have them outside. Buffy decides to take a drink. Willow and Giles are working on finding who the bracelet belonged to. Here we have Xander being absolutely treated like trash because he's a gatecrasher. Here we have this guy who basically was looking to rape Buffy. Frickin' scum of the earth. Then we find that, you know, they've been drugged and there's going to be sacrificed to something. Here Willow continually covers for Buffy. And then Xander's kicked out finally. Buffy and Cordelia wake up, as well as that other girl. We see them all, this psychotic pack. This is where Willow really stands up, you know, protect Buffy, saying, no, you guys are the problem. And I really admire Willow for that. Here we have them preparing to sacrifice them to that snake-like creature, which wasn't exactly the most impressive. It's really, you know, it sort of reminded me a bit of Teacher's Pet, you know. Except, at least the Teacher's Pet, that was intelligent. This one seemed to have no intelligence at all, apart from its desire to eat, I guess. Here we have Buffy sort of fighting the snake and then eventually trying to basically fight him, and she overpowers them with a slight bit of help from Angel and Giles and the others. And yeah, then here we have Giles apologizing, you know, for being too strict for Buffy, which is good news. You know, then we see that in the paper they've all been charged with life sentences, multiple counts of life sentences, which is good. Nice to see some justice happening. And then Angel invites Buffy for a coffee, which is good news, I think. But it will be interesting to see how their relationship develops over this season. And I'm assuming next season as well, because it's in between 3 and 4 that Angel starts. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the relationship develops over this season and next season. Okay, so that was Buffy the Vampire Slayer and called Reptile Boy. I'm going to stick with a 6 even after breaking it down. It's just, yeah, wasn't the best episode, and we've been having a few of these just average episodes, I feel. So I am hoping that season 2 does start to get better. I'm sure it will. I just hope, you know, from next episode we really start to get that better quality of episode going on. So I don't think there's much more to be said. The full reaction plus the next episode is available on Patreon, listed in the description below, as well as my social media accounts. and I will see you next time. Bye.